Hello, hello, hello. Hello, welcome back to stream. Welcome back. Welcome back to Rogue Trader. We're back. Back back doing 3 hours of reading. Back in the 41st millennium. I hope we're all doing well. I am miserably tired, but I live on. I proceed, I live. I continue my existence. Yeah. And hopefully we can do some more side tangents before we actually have to continue with the main quest. Because that's that's what we want. Continue on doing the thing we've been asked to do by the game. Okay. Right. How much admin time do I have? Okay. Okay, so alright. The X does not mean multiply by, it just means increase. That one I will agree to. I don't need more profit. On the science, and that one might actually be okay. Yeah, unquenchable greed is one I really need. I still gotta find the other cult. Blaze in the void. Venus. Okay, that's main quest. That's on Dargonus. That's established it. Actually, it's strong, stable. By claiming a new planet as its property, the Lord Captain. Who the? Okay. Every vessel world is a treasure. Okay. And then I don't know how to do this mission, so I guess it's off to Dargonus. Map the Cronus Expanse. Off we pop. Let you go. I okay. I have an urgent message from Dargonus, Lord Captain. Astropaths are receiving numerous transmissions, but no, these aren't ordinary messages. Each and every one is a plea for help. Dargonus is reporting massive Xenos raid, and every mental image transmitted is wreathed in flame. The astropathic choirmaster is struggling to determine when exactly the invasion begins, but all signs point to it happening shortly after your departure to Daenerys Maleficum. Any delay condemns the world to even greater suffering. Your people are begging for immediate aid. Alright. I suppose we best be off. Shit. Well, I guess we can't give immediate. Instead of admiring themselves, monkeys should direct their gaze to the world around them more often. Ah.
What do we have here?
Celestial Eye. Okay. The sculpture's masterful skill is evident in every little detail of the countenance. The stuffed corpse of a bizarre xenobeast that was once in the service of Drukhari. The head of a steel devil destroyed. Our forge fiend head. The mask of Aurora, the prophet of the archenemy, who foretold the final dawn of Rykar Minoris. A diffused explosive device created by inhuman hands and brought aboard the Von Valencia ship by Xenos raiders. The coat of arms the House Von Valencia is crowned with the text of the oath of the rogue traders are the Emperor's faithful servants. Yes, Momo. Yes, Wookiee. Hello. This hefty tome contains schematics of the flagship House Von Valencias, in addition to a plethora of notes and copies of reports and other documents. The majestic portrait painted by a skilled artist greets guests who have been granted permission to enter the local captain's quarters. By the Emperor's will, what is thy? Thy is technically human. How? I'm what I am. I suppose I must go talk to Yiliet. Taking careful steps almost without a sound, Yiliet examines the study's interior, raising her brows in surprise and muttering something to herself in Eldari tongue. Ooh. Yiliet? What a pleasant surprise to see you here. I had no idea this was your dwelling until I entered it. The Eldari turns her emerald gaze on you. It seems she is completely unfazed by your sudden appearance. Human heresy, a deceitful twist, abomination from the warp. Well, I try. Ooh. On my craft world, we all held to simple custom. You may set your foot wherever your path requires. Sacred ground was the only exception to this rule. Is there something sacred in this room, Elentar? Iliad looks around the room. I do not think so. I already voxed the Inquisition. Well, they've British. You sound British or Dutch or something. I am Australian. I'm from the Crikey land down under. You know? I just have a voice that makes me, that has been listening to too many English individuals. How did you manage to slip past the enforcers, do you? I am not opposed. Ooh. I am somewhat surprised, but I am not opposed to such visits. You are. You may come in here any time you like. She tilts her head in confusion. Do I need permission to do so? I mean, no, but, you know. But is your entire world contained within this tiny metal cage, Elentar? Your ship, these chambers, they are but a speck of dust, an island, a temporary shelter in a world that is far bigger than and more expansive than... Well, enough of that. Now that you are here, I wish to speak with you about our agreement. Okay. I have traveled through the veil many times inside your steel-winged bird, and every time her voice torments me, trying to drive me mad. Yiliet stares through you, unconsciously touching the spirit stone on her chest with its trembling hand. The whispers fill my ears each time I enter the warp. Inescapable, incessant, poisoning and inflaming every single emotion and thought, making them uncontrollable. I have learned to shut myself off as best I can, just so that I may have a chance to search for what I've lost. We found everyone we could, Elentark, and all of them were dead. Hopelessness and despair gleam in Gilead's eyes, and her voice breaks tremendously. But the thread of fate is not hang on. But the thread of fate is broken, and I no longer know how to help my people. I failed to save anyone, and I failed to learn the truth about Crud Crudar Crud Crudarix. Yep, a demise. I have lost my way, and I thought you were the only person on this ship who might understand. Was I not wrong to think so? Was I? For a moment, a sad smile flickers on Gilead's face, and her voice rings with agonizing doubt. No matter what, you try to keep your promise, even if your species loves to stamp out any life form they find undesirable. The Down Under must be another name for the Immaterium, the Imperium, the Sea of Souls, the Eighth, the Warp Space, the Abyss. The Emperor shall protect. Yeah. down under land. I mean, to be fair, it's just as dangerous, but you know. Do not give up. You will find what you are looking for. What is this, Alantark? Consolation? What do you... Gilead's words are interrupted by a strange sound similar to stifled sigh. Her gaze trained upon something past you. Turning around, you see what has caught her attention, an odd, unsightly shard of porous material mounted on the wall like a trophy. An entire kaleidoscope of emotions. Plays across her face, changing too quickly to catch. She sighs once more, and then her feelings are concealed behind an impenetrable, impersonal mask. What is this, monkey? Gilead's voice sounds unusually cold. Oh. Okay. Examine the trophy on the wall. Feck. The strange shard has been here since at least the day of your ascension to the rogue trader's throne. Whatever it is, you cannot possibly guess at its provenance or purpose. Something has changed. It is as though you've cut yourself off from me. Ooh. I think something has changed. It is as though you have cut yourself off from me. Gilead, what's going on? Gilead looks at you, her eyes devoid of every emotion, every shred of life and warmth that you previously beheld in them. You are observant, Alantark. How unusual, but there is no need to trouble your mind with conjecture. I have inflicted enough of my unbridled feelings upon you, but I am in control again. Enough. I have lingered here too long. From now on, I will avoid entering places you would prefer to keep hidden from me. What an interesting interaction. I don't know what it means, but clearly a certain shard contains something that really upsets Gilead. What that could be, who knows? Okay. Go. Hopefully by completing Argonis, I get the ability to just change all of these orange lines into yellow or green ones. They're freaking me out, man. Okay. Is this game worth it? I think so. I'm really enjoying it. I mean, it's a bit of a read, but I probably could do with a little bit of reading. But yeah, I've really enjoyed it. A lot of good good looks into the 41st millennium. This game is all read. Yeah. If you don't like reading, it's probably not a good game for you. But I've been enjoying it. I don't get many games I properly enjoy, but you know. Okay, what do we have going on? Dark mirror like cruiser over there. What do we have? Tiny ship. Okay, let's start with that. And then I think we'll do this. I think we'll do that. Okay, nope. Board them. Go. Get 'em, boys. Right. I think the front side's probably better. What's this do? Allows use both abilities of one selected post for one turn. Okay. Get 'em, boys. Oh, he's gonna shoot my friend. My escort friend. Not the furthest distance, but it's all right. Oh wait, no, he's my friend. Oh. How many shots are you gonna take, bro? Stop shooting me. All right. Okay. Do you think I'm gonna hit? I think I will hit. Okay. Alright. Okay, that's... I have a sneaking snubs mission. Should do that. Clear that up. We're here. Can't reach. Oh. Oh no, they're gonna shoot my little guys. Nope, never mind. Nope, apparently my little guys are completely fine. Who would have guessed that one? Oh no. Oh, never mind. Gentlemen. Okay. Hmm.
The dark void will erase their colors.
All right. Okay. Okay. So that I just have. Oh, I can't. I can't board the starfighters apparently. Get them, boys.
They pale before
Easy.
our mastery of the void.
Hungry. Okay. Wait. Ship management. Ooh. Starboard or port? Okay. I seem to go along with mostly. I think starboard side is better. Hey, mount the top. Okay. Requires voice of weapons with targeting. Ooh. Additional. Oh, that's pretty good there. Ooh. Ah, I wonder what max level is. Go. Yeah. Yeah. You ate your own. Congratulations. You done good? Ooh. You know what? Yes. Let's get the team. Yes. I honestly don't know how to respond to I ate my lawn. Never need to mow again. You know what? Fair enough. Fair enough. I was questioning it, and then no more. Don't need to question anymore. It's completely fine. So I think things have happened. Where is it? Where is it? Process. Ah, yes. I forget. Loot that corpse. Are you gonna say anything? Oh, it's Clemencia. Oh, Assyrian. Okay. Clemencia looks haggard with deep shadows under her eyes and her hands trembling slightly. She is staring at you with a mixture of amazement and bitterness. Your lordship, is it really you? We lost all hope. You made it too dark, too late. to save it from being devastated by Drew. You say that, but then Gilead decided to have a character development moment, and that was kind of rough. We lost all... Oh, I forgot. Oops. Right. Your lordship, is it really you? We lost all hope of seeing you again. Dargonis has been hit by a mass Xenos attack. His fleet's resistance was broken in mere hours. Then the invaders commenced a planetary raid. The planetary defense forces were able to hold the inner perimeter of several cities. Two of the attacks were stifled on the approaches to settlements, but the fights continue. Here as well in the von Valancius Palace. The Drukaria, after living victims above all else, why would they waste their forces assaulting the palace when they could be storming another city? Alas, I do not know the answer, your lordship. When the Xenos attacked their palace, they sent a force so great that the increased warden presence and the defense perimeter were wiped out in minutes. By the throne, whatever they are looking for in there, they've spared no troops to get their hands on it. I need details. What's happened? The attack has begun a few hours before dawn over the capital. They first attacked the fleet. We received boarding calls right before we lost communication with the crew. Their sacrifice wasn't for naught. The ground troops had the time to start mobilizing, and the civilians went on to organize the defenses. Several hive cities managed to hold their perimeters, others sustained greater losses, and 2 cities were completely devastated. Our intelligence still knows nothing about the fates of millions of people. There is a high likelihood that we've lost them forever. Ooh. Ooh. Ever? Oh. I vow to make the Xenos pay dearly for every human life they've claimed. Oh, what I wouldn't give to join the punitive expedition, your lordship. But my duty is to the welfare of the planet, not military operations. Amasia's voice grew sterner, and she practically spits out. This is my plea to you, road trader. Make them rue the day that they decided to assault Dargonis. Where is Governor Driveston? The governor is currently protected within a well-fortified bunker, as are the heads of other noble houses. Comencia grinds her teeth audibly. Still, each family has provided all available resources to the defense of Dargonis, or rather the defense of their respective regions. I don't see a single arbitrator. Have they decided to cower behind the walls of the headquarters? Not at all, your lordship. There are approximately 100 RPTs in the capital right now. They are all defending the administratum. Thanks to their bravery and fighting prowess, it is one of the few places in this hive that the Xenos have failed to overrun. What is the current situation? Comencia closes her eyes for a second, giving in to the overwhelming exhaustion. The PDF is on its last legs. What? The PDF? We've been waging a war of attrition for too long, without any chance of support from outside. I pray to the Emperor that your arrival will change the tide of this operation. I have a feeling that the palace is the anchor point of the enemy's raid. Our Vox engineers are registering unknown signals coming from your residence to other areas on the planet. The scum must have set up a control center inside. We take out their command and we'll weaken their ethereal forces. Enough talking. I'm going in. She bows. With awe and gratitude, I transfer the command of the ground operation over to you, your lordship. The local troops are at your service. I beg of you, save Dargonis. Alright, so Zero Traders with us, therefore the Emperor himself. Everyone who can hold a weapon terrorize. Alright. Sergeant, come on. We're lost already. What's the point? Will any more cowards here? To the line. Damn. Yes, sir. And there they go. And then we heard screams of pain and suffering. Ah. And now we perform my other favorite duty above all else. The ability of robbing myself. Ah. Lovely. Oh. Ooh. Anything? Anything? Or is it? Purely by accident, but alright. Open the boot on the Vox transmission and repeating recording. The spirit book also helps heart-rending cries and hysterical howl of dying man. Damn, I didn't know they got the my soul on call.
I cannot believe it. In the entire history of the von Valancius Protectorate, there has never been an attack on the capital world.
What?
Being the first and being the best are often one and the same, so my uncle taught me. Looking at the rogue trader now, I am not so certain.
Okay.
I always keep my options open.
Oh yeah, we got some witches over there. More witches over there. Oh, wait, what do we have? Witch gunslinger over here. A Hecatrix? Whatever that is.
Does something trouble you, Lord Captain?
That's just gonna put you there. And then we're gonna see if we can
I will wipe your
disgusting
disgusting presence out of existence.
Oh,
I'll adorn myself with your flayed skin.
okay. Garcia.
I am a navigator, not a servitor.
Inflict the pain.
Okay, alright. Start by moving me over here. Oh my god, hello Blaze. A gunshot. Oh my god, they caught me.
It strengthens me.
Brave soul. Oh my god. Okay. Oh god, and stretch. Holy. Okay. Stretch one. Stretch two. Oh god. But thank you, Blaze, for the for this channel point spending.
Fields are always drowned.
Oh my god. Please. Damn.
Isn't this a job for the service?
Okay, there we go.
Me?
Ooh, more water.
You
It's good for you,
insist, Lord
mate.
Captain?
Indeed, it is. Oh. More water, I guess it is. The more something gets spammed, the more my brain's like, maybe I should limit the usage of some things. What? Our toughness. Okay.
Isn't this a job for the service?
Take that, nerd. Idiot. This. And single edge. Ooh, and one more stretch. Oh. Okay. I stretched into tiny. Alright, well my points are gone. I would argue that's unfortunate, but also the constant gunshots do scare me. Okay. Okay. Yes.
Another soul slips beyond the veil.
Oh no. Okay, which one does it? Equals an additional 7 damage. Yes.
If it serves your cause.
The only thing I can do is hello. But that's only one per stream. Yeah. Yeah, after the 20 hellos. My brain does not want to handle that anymore. Pascal. What can we do you for, Pascal? There we go. And just so. There we go. Right. Go. Keep dance macabre-ing.
Death won't be easy.
It would be hard to use quick attacks if I just walked outside of your purview of doing. No! How fucking dare you? No. Damn.
The enemies of the Emperor will be undone.
Hell, there's only so much you can do.
His will made manifest. I'll do it. This is my None can escape the Emperor's judgment.
There we go. Got only one more nerd left to go.
Doubt is for the weak.
Cool. And up you come. What the hell? How the hell did you get away so quick? He's gonna die of the plague.
Tactics are the best ones.
Alright. Let's do this. And then we can just do this.
I will do my duty.
And then we can swap back over to the shotgun and just and then blast.
Target well struck.
Hey, daddy. Oh my god. Son of a bitch.
I'll see to it personally.
Fine. Oh,
I understand your intent.
Okay. I think we're fine on that.
Emperor,
I
give me
think that
strength.
was perfectly fine. Gonna no. Okay.
As duty demands. not accustomed to being ordered around.
Okay.
If it serves your cause, be your death with my
That's a
hands.
little bit. That's a little bit very overkill. Okay. Ooh. Ooh. Okay. Supposed to be. Okay. It seems to me that we're okay. Where is it? Where are all the goodies? Give them to me. Oh, the wherever the all Drukhari weapons, but I don't really care about Drukhari weapons. Well, at the moment, anyway.
Acquisition is possible.
Oh my god.
Portal.
What does this tank have to say? The armor of the tank is riddled with holes and remains of the crew that are visible through the branches. Go, Argenta.
The Emperor favors me today.
Ooh. Nice little speeder. I don't remember what they're called to the Drukhari, so they're a speeder for now. I see they've all left their fucking motorbikes around, like the fucking hoodlums that they all are.
Operation successful.
Damn, I can't believe I opened up their fucking like bicycle like box. I don't know. I haven't rode a bike in fucking ages. Where is it? Ooh, there it is. Multi-key. It's
My warp sight reveals something.
I sense something nearby. I have learned
Go.
in my exile.
Alright.
That triumph. Those
Oh,
people
no.
weren't allowed a chance to atone for their guilt in battle, fighting in his name. A death without repentance in the crucible of combat is wrong.
The guys have been swept off their mighty hinges, most likely as a result of a direct hit from a powerful weapon. Oh, Tazara. When Tazara notices you, her face contorts to a mask of rage. The Drukhari's lips stretch into a predatory grin that bears no trace of her former haughtiness. Only the promise of pain. You, malformed monkey, putrid vermin. You will pay for every moment that I have spent on this pitiful planet. This is it. The true face of the Dark Ones. Her anger at you is so great that she has shed her mask and revealed the beast beneath. Little Rasurani, the monkey's obedient servant. Try to survive the future and then the two of us will have plenty of fun. The Drukhari licks her lips with a forked tongue. Aren't you glad to see me, Tazara? Oh, now you have finally arrived. I am filled with anticipation. The anticipation of skinning you, impairing you on hooks, and making you dance for mine and the Archon's amusement. Oh, she shrieks, drops a hiss. I suspect that you are the True-Born Co. We're working together. He did not make me and my sisters linger here on a whim. He had a reason, and that reason involves you, yes? Is that it? Tell me. Just a nod, so I can stand before the Archon and accuse him of treachery and compromising the raid. Wait, what cur are you talking about? Enough. She bears her fangs, sharpened fangs. I will beat the truth out of your dead bodies, yours and Master High's. Sisters, attack. Alright. Good. Good. Scout, good. Yeah. Activate the turrets. Ooh, that sounds like a good fucking plan. Who's first up on the list? Actually, yeah. First up on the list is me. I will go and do the thing. Good. Escal's there. Argenta. Put in half cover.
Don't let your guard down.
Ooh, enthralled Marauder. I'm sure I can do this. He's just go beep boop boop. Well, they're going to experience some pain very soon.
I am ready for whatever comes.
Okay, good. I see I have chosen the way of pain.
I'll make it happen.
Great. Turns
I'll
out I
see to
won't.
it personally.
Okay. I thought they were supposed to be good at shooting. Oh no, you gave my turret poison. Whatever will I do?
Faced worse than
Ow.
I move swiftly to strike.
Okay.
If
Go.
I must. If it serves your cause.
And
I am not your Xenos pet monkey.
then the bounty.
If it serves your cause.
Let the true master inflict the pain.
Okay. Let's.
If I must.
Take a shot at him, why not? Then I'll go. Go, Argenta.
My emperor.
Huh. Alright.
Faith without deeds is worthless.
Okay.
I'll do it.
Dash there. I can't wait. Oh, brilliant. Huh.
Isn't this a job for the serfs?
Good. Okay. Blood. Damn. Good. Cassia, no! Under now.
My place is at the fore. Indeed. Victory is imminent.
Take the shot. Damn, you just had a little stroll there.
At your beck and call.
Oh. Oh.
Explorers know one route. Forward.
Oh, it's so nice of them to just.
Contrary to dogmatic principles.
It's so nice of them to just casually stand there.
Running by narrative.
Oh, this is so goofy. Da 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 da. Why not? Why not? Let's see. Analyze enemy. Expose weaknesses.
Hold on.
Useless turret.
His ruby flushes up, shocking me.
Oh no, it's a little scrubbin'.
I didn't flinch.
Okay. Right. Okay. First step.
Running binary functions successfully
Good.
terminated. The scriptural problem.
There we go.
On it.
Brilliant. Everything hurts. Oh no. Ooh. Ooh. Okay.
I understand your intent. No weakness is hidden from my sight. This tedium is beneath me.
Okay.
If it serves your cause.
High momentum.
I will bathe this battlefield in righteous fury.
Okay. Just a little bit further.
Power resides in the will of the righteous.
Ooh. Sure.
Open your eyes, or I'll open mine.
As the Emperor commands, I act.
Good. Just keep taking shots. Very nice.
Moving no more.
Me, Lord Captain! I am a navigator.
Good. I guess I got those two to worry about.
In the name of House
Gotta-
Orselio, I shall prevail.
I will do my duty. One fewer target. Follow my lead. It will be done.
Back.
At your beck and call.
Hmm. I guess he's done. Doesn't seem like there's many enemies on that side, so. Okay.
Running binaric override. My vow is insignificant value. Running binaric override.
Ah, no. Well, alright.
I've seen worse battles than this in my time.
Alright.
It will be done. Reduced to dust.
There we go. Cassia.
Step aside. The navigator is coming.
Yes, and she says,
Isn't this
ew.
a job for the serfs?
Uh,
If only that were possible. Do not dare ask.
there we go.
That is foolishness.
Damn. Surely I should be able to reach him.
Is a reward. The omniscient.
I refuse to bow.
Alright. Pick up the Zara's weapon. Bloodthirster. I am definitely feeling bloodthirsty. Okay. Oh, you. Also you. Also you. That's you. Someone's bike to rob. True. The bark of the tree is covered with streams of dark resin, similar to streaks of blood. Ah. I see.
Right to the top, or get left in the dust.
I am prey for no creature.
A feast of terror awaits.
If I must.
Alright.
If it serves your cause.
I'll see to it that you never stood a chance.
There we go. Good. Lovely, lovely, lovely. In we go. Search the palace for survivors. Oh no. Take a picture. I forgot. I forgot that's something I've also got to do. Proceeding onward. Check the map. No. Just a regular servitor. You know, it's not exactly fun to torture services. Okay. Sit down here first. No.
I always have a backup plan.
Whoa!
Unexpected result.
I've jumped. Crazy. Okay. Ooh. The bodies were mutilated and gutted once the luxurious clothes of brocade and silk are completely saturated with blood.
None are better at searching.
Ah ha ha.
Watch your steps. A trivial task.
Why would you
Too
put the
hard for
why
a
would you
simple
put the
monkey?
Xenos, they're inside already. We could not stop them. May the Emperor have mercy on us all. Huh. Oh. There's a slither boy over there. There's a guy in here with loot. I can smell him. Yes. Okay, all those spaces are good. Can't get over there.
Is there money to be made?
Okay. Ooh. Oh. Is this... Achilles Scalander. Covered in Drakari blood and his owns. Achilles Scalander looks around with a haunted expression on his face. He finally manages to focus his gaze on you and lets out a barely audible gasp. God Emperor preserve me. Could it be? Is it truly you, your lordship? He is struck by an excruciating coughing fit. His hands grasping his respirator on his golden chin, but it is missing. Oh. Ooh. Are you alright? Is probably a good first statement. You are too kind to me, your lordship. We have more important matters to consider than a few broken ribs. Please do not trouble yourself about it. Inspector's wounds. Achilles' body is covered in an unthinkable number of cuts and injuries the Drakari get, and put great effort into filling his every moment with searing pain. However, none of his wounds are life-threatening. Administer first aid. Your fast efforts pay off. Your knowledge of Medicaid allows you to stop the bleeding in several areas and somewhat ease his pain. You shouldn't have wasted your time on me, your lordship. What happened here? When the report came from orbit about the Xenos attack, I was in the administratum halls resolving the matter of your succession. I rushed to my shuttle and prayed to the God Emperor that I would reach the palace before this struck, but before I could get rid of all the pics and documents I had gathered, the palace was besieged. I had to take a risk and burn it all. The Xenos surrounded me when I setting a fire to the last remaining orders, and they decided to have fun with me. Achilles closes his eyes shut. Holy Emperor, deliver me from the memories. They tortured you. Why? Why? Such is the nature of the enemy of humanity, your lordship. They have a taste for our pain. What did you tell him? Nothing. Oh, he looks it in the eyes of unexpected clear. But they didn't ask me anything. They didn't look for anything. They didn't so much as poke around the place. Strange. Or is it that you do not remember anything, Monkey, and it was their intent that you did not? Cassia reaches a hand to Achilles' shoulder and gingerly removes something unseen from it. Your hues are covered in a layer of soot and ash, Master Scalander. I can see the loud bleeding colors underneath. May I put them at ease for you? Achilles bows his head guiltily. It is a great honor to hear such words from Lady Austelia herself, and still I must refuse. My scars, both physical and spiritual, are a reminder of the mistake I made, and my key to... A coughing fit interrupts his words. Redemption. Are you able to glean anything from your attackers? His burnt lips twist into a bitter smile. Funnily enough, I was, your lordship. The Drukhari had no idea that a mere Adeptus Administratum secretary could understand their alien speech. Over the course of my torture, I came to understand that the Xenos had been receiving help from humans all this time. Renegades or pirates or something of the sort. I will take time to identify these traitors to humanity, but I give you my word that they will pay for what happened on Darkonis. Ooh, that's enough talking, Achilles. I will contract Carmentia and have her summon a Medicae. Get out of the palace while you can. Gritting his teeth, Achilles bows and withdraws to the gatehouse in front of the palace. I see, yeah.
This could be an opportunity.
Ooh, advanced medical kit. Caliber warrior. Broken furniture, tattered fabric, bloodstains. Someone in this room put up a desperate defense against the Xenos. Okay. Okay. Let's just see.
Always keep your eye on the price.
Okay. Oh, that was a good side tangent. Before getting into the real fun. It's in the back corner. Damn. Mazalhai casually gestures with his hand, either welcoming you, inviting you to admire the brutalist hall. At last, At last, I was beginning to think that your lumbering bucket had perished on the way back. Such a resolution would have satisfied you, neither of you. Neither you nor me, would it? The sight of the Xenos lounging on the dynastic throne makes Abelard's face turn crimson. What? How did? You'll cease defiling a relic of the Imperium with your presence, Xenos scum. What is this abomination? The Drukhari taps his finger on the armrest. With pleasure. But first, I will finish my conversation with your master, Monkey. The Drukhari freezes for a moment. Oh, I can feel your anger, your rage. your pain from witnessing the state of your halls. I trusted that you would appreciate our efforts here. I could have long vanished in the tangles of the webway without awaiting your arrival, monkey, but I could not refuse myself the small pleasure of savoring your torment in the sight of what I have done to your home. You are still with him, cousin? Master High's voice is dripping with saturnine mockery. How fares your search for your lost family? Or is being at a monkey's beck and call occupying all your thoughts and time? You will be silent, Dark One, or I will silence you myself. You deceived me when you appointed the place of our final battle. Deceived? Equals can be deceived, but you I merely used. You played the part given to you perfectly. You were exactly where you were supposed to be, and did exactly what you were supposed to do. Everything except die. Why did you attack the palace? So thing that your kind is good for, monkey, is your ability to suffer. I have long been hated with physical pain. Your kin provided in abundance from their cages and camera. The pain of the soul, on the other hand, is a red light. After all, I had to recompose you for all your troubles you have caused me. However, I did not give you a gracious gift as well, that gracious meddling Tazara, who heralded your little worlds for so long. You have guarded her, eh? And I, a peaceful existence where she is not constantly in my way. He gives you a thin smile. To die at the hands of a monkey is the worst possible punishment for a champion of the gladiatory arenas of Camera. Her final moments were torturous, to say the least. Zara is under the impression that we were working together. What nonsense did you put in her head? The pompous waste of skin thought that I would associate with the monkey. I wish I did not leave her death to you and instead cut out her heart myself. Still, to take notes of my interest in your person was quite perceptive. Even more so for a brainless arena witch. Now that our meeting has taken place, my business is done here. I have spent enough time in real space, and it is time to bid you goodbye. Ooh.
I don't want to leave you all alone. You wouldn't appreciate that, would you?
Oh.
Camelites of the Reaving Tempest, I leave this monkey to you. Enjoy yourselves.
Damn, he fucking runs off like a cartoonish villain. Ooh, we have an incubus over here. We have some,
Suffer not the heretic to live.
we got some sales. Oh, it's a beast master. That's probably not good to have. A chimera. Chimera. Alright. Okay. Let's start here. Oh,
I'll make it happen.
Better be ineptitude, not malice.
I will say you are right. It is ineptitude. But I am fucking useless. Okay.
This tedium is beneath me. Fortune favors the swift.
None, apparently. Well, shit. Okay.
I approach the designated position.
Okay. Here.
I understand your intent.
What the heck? Okay, it seems like Gilead's better for the little nerds, but for the big things, it's just she ain't gonna be too helpful. Ooh. Ooh. Let's. Ooh. Okay, well, the Beastmasters are gone, so.
Ancestors guide me.
Okay. Pascal getting off a hit is kind of funny. Okay.
I have read tomes of military tactics.
Oh my god. Oh my god, same. Mostly by this one guy called Sun Tzu. He's quite smart.
I'm not accustomed
okay.
to being ordered around.
I'll do it.
Controlled shot.
Faith without deeds is a prayer.
Good. One dog down, another to go. Okay.
Isn't this a
Sure.
job for the serfs?
Back. It probably would help to have the start shooting at the bomb.
As the Emperor consumes the Emperor.
It's not great. No, not great in the slightest.
Doubt is for the weak.
Okay.
Consume the Emperor's judgment. I am his will made manifest.
Okay.
I'll do it. Strike is a prayer.
Okay. Dog down. Okay. Gun. You fucking suck.
Brace yourself, Abelard.
Alright. Go, Abelard.
I will do my duty. Your last stroke of luck.
Okay.
Indeed.
Got my eyes.
It will be done.
Make sure to blink often, because if you don't, your eyes will fucking try and kill you. Your eyes will kill you.
Tactics are the best ones.
Once we get to Pascal, I can look for the weaknesses and shit. Oh. Quit your running. Alright. Identify. Okay. Okay, and then identify the weaknesses. Okay. That's pretty. Oh.
Your last stroke of luck.
Good. Yep.
Your suffering will sustain me.
Oh.
You are my fury.
Okay, so it's recommended to try and kill him. That's fair enough.
I'll make it happen.
Go. Go. Ooh. Ooh, this. Ooh. Okay. Okay. Just
If it
this
serves your
one.
cause. This too
Bounty.
is beneath
You call this a strike?
Yes.
you. No weakness is hidden from my sight. If it serves your cause,
Can I?
I understand
Can-
your intent.
Damn.
Emperor, deliver us!
Hmm. Okay.
Be careful not to cross my gaze.
Okay.
If I may,
I don't need luck. I have strategy. I'll see to it perfectly.
Woe to you.
Oh shit. Hmm.
God Emperor, move through me. Be the fire
Go,
in
go,
my
go.
heart. As the Emperor can escape the Emperor's judgment here. Faith without
Go.
deeds is why I search. Doubt is for the weak.
Keep going. Shoot her! Shoot her!
Just a
Ah.
minor setback. A tactically sound approach.
Go.
At your beck and call.
Get the true master and flip the pain.
It will be done.
Go, Abelard.
Victory is imminent. Target well struck.
You are doomed.
My place is at the fore.
Just keep strutting, Abelard. Holy shit.
You will not withstand my vengeance.
Damn, she's really doing
Slips beyond the veil.
the amount of drugs she's giving herself is fucking mad. Okay, lovely. Ooh. Good. Hmm. Okay. Analyze enemy. Expose weaknesses.
On it.
Okay. Oop. Okay.
Who, if not me, another enemy down.
Damn.
Here's my perfect moment. Running binary override.
Okay.
Cleanses
Ah. Oh well. Can I just do just keep shooting them up. I'm just fucking Mr. Rapid Fire over here. Oh. Well, I'm gonna be here for a while. I guess I'm not gonna be here for a while. Damn.
I move as if unseen.
Okay. Send this.
If I must, this tedium
Let's
is
do
beneath
this. Ooh. That. Okay. Then.
me. I am not your
Perfect
xenopet
shot.
monkey. If it serves your cause.
Damn. Damn. That was rough.
Emperor, give me strength. Isn't this a job for the serfs?
Take the shot.
strike is a prayer.
Clemency is here. I like Clemency. Your lordship, thank you. Thanks to your breakthrough, we were able to clear out the estate. Right now, with the aid of your ship's augurs from orbit, the surface troops are sweeping the streets of the Hive. Squads have been sent deeper into the city. Several units have been assigned. My apologies, of course. You will learn of all of this from the reports. Your appearance on Dargonis is a boon from the God Emperor, who has brought us salvation on behalf of all of Dargonis and House Viserion. I thank you for delivering us from your foes, or from our foes. Ooh, I'm not here. Ooh. No, that's too arrogant. Let's do him. Okay, that's very humble. Stop wasting time. That's a zipper. Oh. I was doing my duty and nothing more. And by your will, I have preserved countless lives, your lordship. Dargonis owes you a debt that can never be repaid. We will continue the cleanup of the estate and the neighboring territories. We must deal with the rubble and the corpses and any other after effects of fighting. The surviving forces will be enough to repel any sporadic enemy attacks, if any are launched. According to the latest reports, the Xenos are pulling out en masse. If other matters require your attention, I won't detain you any longer. Please allow us to ensure Dargonis is returned to its former glory. Mistress Tolliman has sent a message requesting an audience. She has a critical report to deliver, and she will be waiting for you on the ship's bridge. Neato. Oh. Okay. Oh. Oh my god. Who's that? I gotta say. I suspect he has been blinded. Good. Then over to the Calabite Heavy. Ooh. What can I rob for myself? Okay. Okay. It seems like it's it. Nice. Yep.
Experience. Nothing matters more.
Damn. I suspect there was supposed to be a way out for me, but I'm going the long way. Why? Because I'm like that. Alright. Damn, I forgot to fill up my drink at the beginning of before stream. Now I'm just thirsty all the time. To the Voyager Bridge. Dark malign forces lurk beneath the fabric of the physical universe. Yes, and they're called my fucking sleep paralysis demon, and my inner demons, and my sleep demons. And you know what? I've got so many demons it's hard to even think about. Hello. Yeah. Ooh, no place like home. You secure Dargonis. Welcome back. Welcome back, Lord Captain. During your absence, we assisted the ground forces by coordinating their movements from orbit. Detailing casualty and damage reports have been submitted for your perusal. I regret to inform you that the capital world has been dealt a serious blow. You made it. Xenos raids are rarely protracted affairs, but this one lasted much longer than any other. The enemies of humanity eliminated or captured millions of your subjects. Most of the defenses were obliterated and several administrative complexes were razed to the ground. We will take time for Dargonis to fully recover. I have been given Scalander's reports that he failed to deliver in time. They indicated the Xenos activity dropped sharply after your departure from Zenmera's Maleficum. Considering the scale of Dargonis' raid, it is safe to assume that Drukhari used up all their forces at their disposal, and many now require some time to replenish their losses. Achilles is presently recuperating from his severe wounds, and without his aid we are temporarily blind to the scheming of these enemies of humanity. However, our strategies are still hoping for an attacks and raids, which will allow us to gather our strength for a new conflict. Lord Captain, permission to report. The Voxmaster says looking for... at you differentially. Your wise Lex mechanics have analyzed the state of the Protectorate. They believe that thanks to your decisive actions, the acute phase of the crisis has passed. The domain of the Von Valancius dynasty is no longer facing dissolution and ruin. What's more, bring your footfall to heal. You save up a station of salvation by granting. Hey, has strengthened your position as rogue trader. Lady Theodora would have been glad to have such an important trade hub come under her sphere of influence. In honor of such a resounding triumph, Dargonis, as the capital world of your dynasty's domain, is currently making preparations for the Magna Ascension, a grand ceremony of the public induction of the heir of the Honorable Theodora von Valancius. Governor Dripstem has vowed that not even the recent devastating and tragic events will be permitted to cast a shadow over this most glorious occasion. I have only just returned from Dargonis. What kind of celebrations can I hope to amid the ruins? Do not underestimate the Governor Drivesom's desire to find favor with your lordship. At this very moment, thousands of your subjects are clearing rubble, washing away bloodstains, sweeping the streets, and transporting corpses to the lower sectors. The wardens have been tasked with clearing the ceremony venue of the injured, and those who were burned out into their houses. They will be forcibly moved into industrial levels. Rest assured, by the start of the festivities, the captain's wounds will be, if not healed, then well hidden under elaborate set of dressing. What is the ceremony? I swear on oath, then I shake a lot of sweaty hands. The growl of the box built in the victor's face starts to let out a short rattle and indicates a chuckle. That much is certain. But that's not all there is to it. There will also be reception, as well as noble guests. The distinguished rogue traders, Escalicus Whitterscale and Attendia Cordia, will be in attendance. It will be great honor for Dargonis to host 3 illustrious dynasties at once. Your servants wish to know your opinion on 2 matters related to ceremony arrangements. The first of which is what festival activities are to take place in the capital on this glorious day. I must decide how to entertain my subjects now too. It is not much about the entertainment, Lord Captain, as it is the tone you wish to set your entire reign. These activities will let people know who you are, as a person and a ruler. Ooh. Did the rogue traders from the other dynasties flock to Theodora Vacne Assessio as well? Archival records indicate that they did. Lady Theodora's Magna Assessio was tended by the esteemed Caligos Whitterscale and Aspice Corda, Incendia's predecessor. It is informal tradition. By witnessing the ceremony, the heads of the other dinners confirm that they recognize the new rogue trader as their equal, that they are willing to respect the new rogue trader's privileges and not encroach upon their holdings, no more than usual, at least. Let the poor be fed and feel cells handed out to those in need. Execute every known embezzler, scoundrel, and con. Ooh. I wish to hear the prayers of witnesses faithful. Just be kind. Your subjects will appreciate your generosity, Lord Captain. We are never short of people in need. The second matter of your servant's mind is, which 2 of your closest companions will be given the honor of standing by your side during the ceremony? Ooh. I would say the good sister, all whose hearts burn with the fire of faith, will appreciate this gesture. And who will the second companion be? Ooh. And the honor will go to Cassia, a great boon for the Navigator House Orcelio. Ooh, Navigator's Insight gained 40. Navigator's Insight is a special resource. Ooh. Yes. I will see to it that the instructions are delivered to Dargonis. The Master of Ceremonies at the palace will report to you when the capital is ready to praise your name. Hello? Pascal's voice pouring out of his box crackles like thin ice under pressure. It is unclear whether this is nothing more than static or an expression of some emotion understandable only to the priest himself. Rogie Doglian, following the Omnissiah's guidance, I request permission to execute the report protocol that entails describing suboptimalities within the recent operations of the ship's systems and subsequently proposing the appropriate course of action. I'm listening. Initiating exposition. With the Omnissiah's blessing, I conducted several sessions of tech meditation in an effort to transpose the available data streams into the matrix of patterns. Alright. The data subjected to the analysis compromised evidence of deviations in the operation of the ship's systems and services, as well as irregulars in the algorithms of the ship's log. I have arrived at the following conclusion. This vessel's machine spirit is most extraordinary. A full cycle of sacred diagnostics must be performed, followed by a commenter ritual. This ritual will force the spirit responsible for those recent events to reveal itself. Once it does, we will be able to understand its nature and take action applicably to said nature. What kind of action? Ooh, pauses before responding. Applicable to the entity that appears before us. If it is machine spirit of great might, we must appease it, humbly ask about the reasons behind the portents it has shown us. If it is the abomination of tech heresy, the commenter ritual will help us purge this ship of its unhallowed presence. Is my presence necessary? Response: affirmative. For this complementer ritual to take place, activation via the blood of the dynasty is required. All the ship's high protocols are activated with the key of blood. Very well. Let us proceed with your ritual. You have my gratitude, Buggy Doglian. I will notify my tech comrades to begin their preparations for the complementer ritual at once. Let's go, gang. Despite the oh my god, my eyes and my brain and my everything. Despite the resounding hum of the tech priest's words of prayer, the bridge feels unusually quiet. All sounds sink into the viscous silence like pebbles sinking into the water. Buggy Doglian, my tech comrades have spent the assigned number of cycles in prayer and vigil. Everything is prepared for the complementary ritual of cleansing. Its commencement will require an authorization key in the form of blood of the Valancius. If you are ready, place a hand into the cyber gargoyle's heaving module. Remind me, what is it that we intend to do here? The complementary ritual will conclude the long effect of determining the unknown entity whose influence we have observed through various extraordinarities within the ship's systems. In the event that this entity is classified as tech heretical, the ritual will help us banish it from the ship. If the entity is not classified as such, we will attempt to make contact with it. Where is the crew? Personnel whose function is below critical has been removed for the duration of the sacred ritual. Do you have at least a vague idea of what the problem is or what we might encounter? Pascal freezes momentarily. When he starts speaking again, you can tell how carefully and hesitantly he is choosing his words. A sight most uncharacteristic of Magos Humanum. The bounds of possibility are vast. We cannot be certain what we are dealing with until the calculations are complete. However, there are a risk that all that we have observed here on the ship are manifestations of abominable intelligence. What is abominable intelligence? Pascal's voice sounds hollow and seems to carry echoes of cannonades of the distant past. A transgression. A sentient mechanism created by human hands, but no longer needing its masters. A rebelling machine spirit that has forgotten the will of the Omnisire, who sent it to serve and aid humanity, not to exist for its own sake. Only once before did our ancestors underestimate the menace that is abominable intelligence and its terrible power. A great war followed, one that humanity nearly lost. After the calamity, the creation of sentient machines was categorically forbidden, and any such abomination, without exception, must now face deconstruction. I am ready. Place his hand inside. The familiar cold metal burns your palm. This time, however, the servitor's door, instead of brutally clamping down on your hand, merely squeezes it slightly. You feel a thin rivet of hot blood beginning where the metal fangs have pierced your skin. Screeches and growls slowly rise from the bowels of the massive cogitator as if a great beast is staring away. The vid screens in front of you flicker relentlessly. Key accepted. Activating vegetation protocols. Suddenly, the viscous hand on the bridge rushes towards you and wraps you in a tight cocoon. The glow of the vid screens dims, but the symbols on the flare to life. Analyzing. Intrusion. Analyzing. Lockout. Analyzing. Prevention. Sad. Pascal, what is going on here? The commenter ritual is proceeding as intent. Pascal's voice cuts off abruptly. He brings a hand to his Vox communicator in surprise. X stop. Quiet. Hello? Hello to you too. Nomos are glad to be speaking. Nomos are here. Nomos have long been here. Why are we here? What are you? Nomos. We are Nomos. Pascal uses his hand and mechadendrites to gesture at his silent box system. But what is Nomos? No data available. No answer. We want to know too. Are you a machine spirit? Nomos do not know. Nomos do not know themselves. Did you silence Pascal? Nomos wanted no disturbance of the quiet. Can you render other people silent too? Sometimes. Some people. Nomos can do many things. We do not always know what or how. We do not know we could make silence until now. Ooh, I know. So let's have Pascal be silent this moment. Pascal shoots you a sidelong look, and yet he is too mesmerized to object, practically stunned by the sight of the cogitator and everything that is happening around you. Do you approve of silence? Nomos glad. Nomos are glad. Ooh. What do you want from us, Nomos? Are you friend or foe? If its screens blink and thought, signifying a pause in the conversation, then one of them displays. Nomos von Valancius. We are your blood. Nomos are a sentinel. We awoke when the strange light invaded the ship. We protected you when you needed help. We escorted you when you were surrounded by danger. Nomos are movement. We carry you through the frightening, the waiting, the merciless. We helped when your ailing heart was refusing to awaken. You called us a hallowed spirit and asked us to guard you against your doom. We did everything to please you. Why? The silence on the bridge grows especially deep, almost painful. The haze of light around you thickens to the point of becoming practically tangible. Numbers ripple across all the viscons at once. Why do you fear us now? I do not fear you. I am trying to understand you. Shivers run up your hand, which is still trapped inside the side of a gargoyle's jaws. The servitor nods its head a few times as if it is shaking your hand. His teeth are raking. You're already wounded. Nomos are glad. Nomos enjoy understanding too. Pascal, who is still wrestling with his silent box system, quickly taps the cogitator. He directs your attention to the small. It reads, requesting instructions. Option 1. Finish the commenting ritual. Will banish the entity Nomos. Stop the ritual. Initiate communion instead. Will appease the entity Nomos. No, Nomos do not want to be banished. Nomos want to help. Nomos want to understand. Okay. Let's start by clearing certain things up. Were you the one responsible for the ship's malfunctions? And what about the strange entries in the ship's logs? Yes, Nomos that. Are you angry? We only want to understand, to see how things work. What else can you do? Nomos learn. Nomos try new things. Do you want to see? The cybergargoyle slowly turns its head, dragging your hand. Along with it, the skull's eyes flash red. The scarlet gaze falls upon one of the monotonously chanting junior technomats. You blink, and an electric discharge erupts from the inside of the technomat's skull. The crimson-clad figure slumps to the floor. Does it please you? Do you want us to do it again? Pascal starts tapping furiously staccato on the keys. The small vid screen displays the words Loglian. You are provoking the machine spirit. Sensing it required. Ritual maintenance required. Nomos enjoy communication. Loglian is our blood. Ooh. Do it again. Stop it. That's enough. Those are living people. How can you kill them like that? Without rhyme or reason. The cybergargoyle tilts its head to one side, like it is surprised. We stop their functions. Do you not turn the machines off sometimes? We do not know what happened. How to turn human back on. Not yet. But after enough experiments, we will. We're always learning new things. Pascal, what is your take on this? Is this entity a benevolent machine or a monster? Pascal hesitates again. You notice his hand shaking as he types. Unclear, data insufficient. Possibilities are too... He stops, erases the word he was about to type, then frowns. When Pascal starts typing again, a strange expression appears on his face. Understanding the essence of the entity Nomos is beyond my reach at present. A hypothesis spectrum ranges from the extreme of abominable intelligence to the extreme of the Great Spirit is the Omnissiah's apostle. The rite of tech communion appears to be a reasonable solution. The rite will take many cycles, but it will allow me to come closer to identifying the entity and making contact with it. I've had enough. Pascal, you are not. You are to investigate the nature of this entity. Until we know the truth, Nomos is allowed to exist on the ship. Nomos wants to learn what we are here to. We will add things to your log. Things that might help us. Help you. Pascal lets out something resembling a long breath. The decision is made. I will begin my preparations for the communion rite at once. Many cycles of interaction with the entity Nomos await me, but I welcome this task and accept it from the Omnissiah. Pascal stops short as he releases the box system is working once more. Nomos are glad. Bugger, will you speak with us too? We want you to speak with us too. Lord Captain's body lacks the secret implements necessary for communing the machine spirit's code, but if you wish, such is your wish, Burger can converse with you using low sound speech as he is doing right now. I will speak with you, Nomos. Nomos are glad. We have been lonely. Our work here is done, Burger. I will let my tech comrades know that we are stopping the commenter ritual. Thank you for appearing before us, entity Nomos. I guess we have friend now? I guess Nomos exists now. The incident. Ooh. Talk to the officers. The senior officers would be the first logical source of information about the ship's path. Volksmaster and Rebel. Okay. Yeah. Oh, House of Lights. Okay. Let's start by talking to Victus if we can find them. I think over here. Yeah, here's Victus. When you approach, Victus pulls away from the fine tuning and what was it? Lord Captain, the ship informed me of our meeting. Can you recall anything about Theodore's travels? Do the words epitaph, incident, N872-04 or tech blight ring a bell? Or hang on, just all of Lady Theodore's journeys could be considered unusual. Her odysseys were always audacious. As for the words you mentioned, none of them sound familiar to me as far as I can tell. Please, perhaps these matters of long ago, of which only my predecessor or the past seneschal could have known from Lady Theodora herself. But my grandfather never mentioned any such thing, and I never met the old seneschal. Except maybe the incident. I recall coming across this word in my transmission several times. I think it was repeated by the former engineer, the one who perished during Conrad Vtuber's uprising. He was describing it as the incident, something quite remarkable. Apparently, at some point in the past, the entire ship was hit by a massive system failure. All systems stopped responding for 1/5 of a second. Most of the crew, including myself, as I was likely on board at the time, did not notice anything strange, but tech priests are sensitive to such things. That is all I could tell you, Lord Captain. I wish I could help you. Have the Voxmers brought you anything? Forgive me, Lord Captain. I have no information that would be of interest to you at this moment. I'll be all for now. I live to serve. Then... Revor. Right. Lord Captain, Master Helmsman Revor, at your service. Does the word epitaph mean anything to you, or perhaps incident blah 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 or template? It is always something to do with Theodore's travels, rather extraordinary travels at that. Can't say I do, Lord Captain. Does it ring any bells then? Then again, remembering all the places Lady Theodora went is brow furrows, epitaphs, incidents. We always had heaps of incidents happening on board, but no, through my plans, I feel like I one with the ship, and I sense that I don't know when exactly it happened exactly. It started behaving differently, became more responsive, livelier. Yes, livelier is exactly the word. And when you said epitaph and incident, it just dawned on me. Pardon my bungled report, Lord Captain, but that's all I've got to say. I must take my leave. Alright. Talk to Abelard. Abelard? My precious shotgun lad.
Lord Captain?
Lord Captain? Do the words epitaph and blah 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 blah?
No, definitely not. No, I don't recall anything like that.
I must take my leave and...
Lord Captain.
What? Well... I suppose for now, there's not much to really do about it. Inspect the fuel lever on the ship's bridge. I failed the mission, but the problem is I didn't know what I was doing. So, I don't think I can be blamed for that one. Do I have any new contracts? Do I have anything new over here? Nothing. I can't do anything on Janus. Nothing on Kialagama. Nothing on Darkonis. Lord Captain, the mines of level 6 are once again in turmoil. At the depths of level MD Zeta /05, the overseers have discovered a mountain of mutilated bodies, seemingly crushed by the stones of the mining machines. All the dead are convicts. The overseers believe that there is a cult of heretics operating in the ranks of the prisoners' offering. human sacrifices. The prisoners themselves claim that the atrocity was committed on the order of the warden to rid his prison of more inconvenient inmates. The warden tried to reason with the raging mob, but was mauled to death instead. His defiled remains were found inside one of the cells where prisoners were being tortured during the investigation of strange convicts. The overseers have managed to isolate the rebels inside the mining facilities, but an assault would result in high losses of workforce. On the other hand, the prisoners are ready to lay down their weapons, cease this violence, and repent. If the rogue trader would only demonstrate some compassion toward their plight, possibly by reforming some of their more severe punishments. So who did kill the people found in the mines? That remains to be established. The riot has complicated the investigation. Perhaps it was the work of the warden after all, or perhaps there is a cell of the cult of the Final Dawn operating among the prisoners, but a few pics of the corpses that the overseer managed to take contain oddity. If one were to use their imagery, they could see a certain pattern in the scattered bodies, one that is vaguely similar to the ones of the inconvenient prisoners had been drawing. What do you think, my advisors? Sharing? If the governor and the pact of overseers cannot handle their duties, should they not take the place of their wards? And could there not be worthy arbitrators among those who oppose them? Those who could do better? A mob of commoners mauled a noble soul who attempted to reason with them. How awful. Perhaps the underground madness has spread among them and assumed a new form, turning them into monsters in the process. It would be cruel to kill them. If this is the case, it is more humane and well-intentioned to exercise their brains in order to curb their ferocity and penchant for disobedience. My house did the same whenever the serfs rebelled in their ignorance, a rather merciful step. The traces of death are like an open book to a disciple of the web. A skilled spinner can go to the mines and reveal what brought death to the convicts. What do we get? More complacency, less security. Ooh. All I is getting. Everyone knows the ruthlessness of the rogue trader. Ooh. I'll punish those who punish the whole prison administration and send them to the mines, then select new. Okay. I hope for the House of Celio's aid in sharing their knowledge of brain excision and how it should be applied to serve. Exterminate all the scoundrels who dare to rebel against me. Let us spin over the blood well, examine the bodies and give answers. Dark revelation. Ooh. All allies gain plus, what was it? 15% to dodge. Well, allies gain 3% dodge reduction against the enemies. What do we give this on? More efficiency, less complacency. More security, less complacency. Oh, complacency is very high at the moment. And all scoundrels who dare to rebel against me. Technically, I would like Cabela to investigate. But I kind of want this. Exterminate all the scoundrels who dare to oppose me. To serve the Heroes 6 and the Von Valancius dynasty. Several thousands of prisoners who actively partook in the riot and the warden's murder were smoked out with gas. seized and executed in the fires of the foundry, press in front of the rest. The investigation did not yield anything to help identify the party behind the murders that had sparked the riot. Level MD Zeta 05 has been sealed. I see. Cannoneers recruited from the war. Torpedoes deal more damage. Imperial Navy goes up significantly. 4 people and more security. All allies get critical damage. That's pretty fucking good. Complacency for all colonies. Wrath of the Fire. Oh, that's pretty good. Ooh. Drop effect up from anything. Oh, all allies gain plus. Oh, that's pretty good. All allies gain plus. That's pretty good. Honestly, I think this might be it. I think that one might be it. I need more security. Well, damn. Okay. Now I must go to Dargunis. I must ascend, and then I've gotta do some bureaucratic bullshit. Talk to the Master of Ceremonies. We'll do that. Let's go. Well, all the important people are here, so why not? My neck has been killing me for the past couple of weeks. All I have to do is slightly turn my head to the left, and then suddenly extreme levels of pain. But to be fair, that is my fault for being a fucking hunchback of Notre Dame and trying to paint miniatures. Yeah. Come, team. There we go. Okay, Master of Ceremonies. I don't know where the Master of Ceremonies is, because I highly doubt scanned. Ooh. Well, I suppose right there. Who are you? Hello, Master of Ceremonies. The Servitor Fanclose offers you a deep bow. Oh, your lordship, it is a great honor to serve you in an undertaking as monumental, as glorious as the Magna Ascension ceremony. You have been entrusted with arranging the festivities? I have indeed, your lordship. I have been given the highest honor of being a steward of the eminent palace, and on the occasion of your lordship's ascension, I will be overseeing the preparations for the ceremony. House Westerian, to whom you entrusted the arrangements for the festivities, is overjoyed at having received the honor of introducing you to your subjects, and humbly thanks you. Is everything ready? Well, as decorations are prepared, and we are willing to begin at your command. The festive activities in the capital have likewise been arranged, and the guests of honor either have been arrived on the planet or are awaiting invitation in near orbit. The servants are already in your chambers to see to it that you are impeccably garbed for the occasion. Then let us begin. May the God Emperor be with us this day. Yes, the God Emperor do be with us this day. Simply because we can't do anything else. If I had the option, I feckin' would. After snapping my spine. Ooh. Rejoice, Lancey subjects, in the honor of the Ascension of the new Rectorate, and generously shows you his favor. In his unfathomable benevolence, the rogue trader has decreed that every soul be given a day's ration and a personal fuel cell, so that all may be fed and warm on this day. Praise the rogue trader's magnanimity. Yes, I am the fucking best, aren't I? I'm too quick at reading. Hey. Wow. Okay. Just get a couple of pictures while we're here. Ah yes, Cassia's there, Argenta's there, I'm here. Wow. The crowd below is roiling, their electrified exultation filling the air of Dargonis. Thousands of throats chant your name. You are at the apex of this world and all others. Amplified by 100 voxes, the voice of the master ceremonies. Rejoice, subjects of Dargonis. You have been granted the felicity of witnessing your master. A great bestows upon us by rogue trader Bogitoclium von Valancius, cleanser of Janus, who with one hand brought death upon the blaspheming Xenos, and with the other exterminate the despicable worshippers of the arch enemy. Yeah. Gracious protector of footfall, patron of trade. A hush falls over the crowd who gaze upon you in adoration. Many of them bear terrible scars from the recent battles, and, just like children, they await the word of their almighty leader. Ooh. Ooh. What to do? Ooh. That's... Ooh. Praise the Emperor, faithful souls. The darkness around us may be fierce, but the blaze in our hearts is fiercer still. Evil will burn. Yes. The crowd erupts in frenzied cries. Hundreds of people pull out knives and... What? Huh? What do you mean they pull out knives? This is not fucking the streets of fucking London, bruv. And with ardent, jubilant howls carve crude, bleeding Aquillas on their faces. Oh, okay. Sharing in their martyrdom of the protector of humankind, the God Emperor. So much gold and white. Cassia stares at the crowd enraptured. It seems this massive gathering of exulting people is just as exotic and captivating to her as the sight of a bona fide navigator, a representative of the mysterious and powerful Navis Noble Light, is to your subjects. Making the sign of the Aquila, Argenta shouts out, Emperor, keep the von Valancius dynasty. The crowd zealously picks up the chant, repeating it. The Master of Ceremonies bows to you with great reverence. Let the oath of von Valancius dynasty be taken. Please repeat after me, your lordship. I, Bogitoclium, rogue trader, by the grace of the Emperor, vow to be the paragon of humanity. I, Bogitoclium, rogue trader, by the grace of the Emperor, vow to be the paragon of humanity. Unbroken. Ooh, your lips repeat the words of the ancient. Overcome by adversity, to walk bravely first through darkness, to untie and reclaim what was lost, to triumph over nightmares untold, to hold boldly the reins of fate, to walk steadily the road of thorns, through pain to greatness. You hear a rebel. It is the roar of the sea of your subjects with jubilation and devout fear. They welcome your ascension. It is done. Yay! We fucking did it. Oh, talk to Rogue Trader Winter Scale Quarter. Ascension has taken place in it. Ooh. Wow. Ooh. What? Ooh. Rumors about the... Oh, seems the mantle. Yay, I've assumed the mantle. Bogey Dogley and Von Valancius. What a comedic fucking title. Oh, talk to the Rogue Traders Winter Scale and Quarter. You know what? I will. Wait, am I inside? I can't tell. Well, I hope I am. I am so glad I chose Cassia to get the special thing. Oh, why is Solomon so close? Is this Rustica? Alright. I presume they're going to be up here. Ah, okay. Oh, over here. Hello. Oh. Oh, hello. Damn, you definitely look like a rogue trader. Oh. What voice do we give Caligos Winterscale? God, I'm just trying to go through, like, you know what? Let's make him fucking Jack Sparrow. Fuck it. Burger Juggling, there you are. Welcome to the circle where each member is as powerful, ambitious, greedy, and vain as last. That is to say, the noble rogue traders. Oh, ma'am. Incendia Quarter is watching him with barely suppressed contempt. Yes, you have found yourself suitable company, Caligos. At the very least, now you enjoy idle diversions, boast about your power, and indulge in profane pastimes with one who is your equal rather than a member of the lowly classes. Observe the rogue traders. Caligos Winterscale is a broad-shouldered, athletic-looking man. He frequently flashes a bright smile, no less. Now, dazzling than the blade of fire axe he carries every part of him, from the toes of his magnificent boots to the tips of his hair, radiant strength and desire to live and win. His smile is crooked, as if ready to turn into a hostile snarl at any moment. Next to him is a moving hulk of a man clad in power armor. His low forehead and gloomy face bear the signs of degradation, and his bloodshot eyes are expressionless like a pair of glass buttons. Incendia Quarter radiates cosmic cold. Her skin is unnaturally white, and a nervous tick is constantly tugging at the left side of her noble visage. Garbed in the full dress uniform adorned with purity seals, she has embodiment of a true imperial aristocrat. Haunting her side is a gaunt shadow of a priest in plain black robe. Mr. Doroso, whom you met on Fafo, gives you a respectful nod. Ooh. Welcome to Darkness, my friends. Friends, eh? Would you look at that, Incendia? Now you have a whole friend. Winterscale gives you a carefree wink, but his posture exudes a challenge. Corda says haughtily, I would think twice before calling an individual of questionable purity my friend. Oh. Galagos, thank you for your visit. Gives you a cheerful and somewhat feral smile. As a sign of your... Wait, forgot. As a sign of your gratitude, you could return something of mine that has found its way into your pockets. Footfall stations. Sounds familiar? All I ask you to do is help that crafty slug battle and deal with his threat of famine, not claim your property for yourself. Ooh. You abandoned Footfall to its fate, and I saved its people from starving to death. Which skill bears its teeth ominously, wild spark playing in its eye. You speak of salvation. You think that now Footfall is safe? Alagos' face turns into a grimace of hatred, but then he catches Incendia looking at him and breaks into a sly smile. I also make your protectorate bleed as compensation, but you have spited both myself and Incendia, and it is hard how my dear sister curbed her appetites. For this I forgive you. But do not test my mercy again. It is not my strong suit. Thwarting Incendia Corda's ambitions deserves a worthy trophy. He snaps his fingers, and armored brute hands you an adorned rifle, clearly not of human making. It's a trophy from a good hunt. You and I should come together, so you can show yourself in action, new blood. Alagos experimentally punches you on the shoulder. Ooh. Ooh. Well, thank you for such a wonderful gift. Kill someone important with it. That will be the best show of gratitude. Ooh, that could be good for oh God, Gilead. Sandy, you seem to find me objectionable. Did you expect any different? I watched for years as outlaws thrived on Footfall, and then, at long last, I had a chance to put an end to it, to seize that thug, battle him by the throat, force Footfall to atone, and put the fear of him back into the masses. But you interfered and destroyed my plan for the sake of banal profit. Theodora caught you only too well, it seems. She, too, was far less concerned with her duty to the Expanse than her own personal interests. But you can be sure that I will not cease cleansing the forbidden system of the pirate scourge. And if your trade prospects are damaged at the prospects, you will only have yourself to blame. None are without fault, noble Incendia. What point is there in targeting someone for their turpitude when true purity can never be found? The priest holds up his hands in a placid gesture. Ooh. You threatened to starve before I brought them to salvation. So which of one of us serves the Emperor and which their own unhealthily ambitions? She rolls her eyes. Please. I will believe it no sooner than hearing word that half the population of a den of heresy has been sent into the void's embrace. I have faith that the blessed Bergdoglian is perceptive enough to see the appalling nature of the residents of that deprived place. Hieronymus, your appearance here is unexpected. The esteemed Hieronymus is my confessor. I am greatly obliged to him for agreeing to accompany me on this journey. Hieronymus must whisper, "May the God Emperor's light guide your way across the abyss of human wickedness. I saw Sister Argenta at your side during the ceremony and rejoice, for this is a clear sign that the von Valancius dynasty honors the virtuous." I see that faith is more than just a word to you. Incendia's smile racked a biotic, looks sinister. Faith is everything to me. In his name I have eradicated corruption on 100 worlds, and will do so on 1,000 more. By his will I hunt down the pirates and desolate their vile nests. Let the Cordon name make a firebrand tremble, for sooner or later I will cast them into the void. The only thing is, people still call me a foul-tempted tyrant in all this time. Caligo's amiable smile somehow resembles the bare teeth of a wild animal. I take it you were not overly fond of Theodora. Incendia lowers her eyes and says without amnesty, "She was of the same breed as She stopped, then continues in a lower voice. Conceited, insolent, and unaware of the Emperor's stern gaze set upon her. I do not doubt her wisdom and courage, but Theodora did not have a shred of humility or fear of his wrath." That must be Aspice Corda. You remember that name. From what you recall, she was a rogue trader too, and a renowned one at that. Well, I, for one, like Theodora, the stories they told of her travels to nameless stars. And yes, there was no fear in her. Wood's scales sighs pensively, and his lively expression grows a little grayer. Who is Aspice Corda to you? Oh, Caligo. I can't snort right now. Oh, this is Incendia's favourite subject. He just loves talking about Aspice. The example of contemptible Aspice is rewarding to us all, even among rogue traders empowered by the Emperor himself. A seed of perversion can blossom. You notice Incendia seemingly freeze and choke up at the mention of Aspice, but the priest's condemning words cause her icy rigidness to evaporate, and her dark eyes fill with righteous fury. Incendia's face twitches with the rhythm of artillery fire. That reprobate is my forebearer, and my curse. Aspice Corda was a cruel, covetous, blasphemous monster. She fraternized with Xenos. She despised the faith. She robbed and slaughtered. She was drowned to dark secrets. One day she boarded her ship and vanished into the depths of the Corona's expanse. She was declared missing, but I know the bloody day will come when we see Aspice Corda's battle flagship once more. Ooh, I thank you for the visit, Incendia. It will be a long one, I assure you. What do you think of the celebration? I like it. Caligus looks around the hall curiously. One can instantly tell that you've been invited by a rogue trader, not some administrative bootlicker. We are conquerors of wild sectors, slayers of unknown beasts, executioners of Xenos empires. Caligos, you should take this opportunity to learn. This is what a place of a true rogue trader looks like. Not a Xeno menagerie, pirate treasure hold, or however difficult it may be for you to believe it, an orbital brothel. Enjoy the evening. I must take my leave. Oh, believe me, I intend to enjoy myself to the full, to justify so long a voyage, if nothing else. Keep the faith, Bergdoglian. The Emperor protects. It's party time, baby. Order the master of ceremonies to end the reception. It's party time, baby. It's time to feel drunk, baby. Where the hell is... Oh, Heinrichs. Macarius Trottbacca. Gaprax. Oh, there's just a lot of fucking... There's a lot of fucking nerds around. Actually, what happens if I do talk to Heinrich? Oh, a group of aristocrats. Oh my god, I can talk to everyone. A group of aristocrats stands apart from the governor's circle. Their whispering carries a tinge of displeasure. The clear leader of this gathering is a gaunt, bilious-faced man dressed in Trottbacca's colors. This must be the Macarius himself, head of the house. He offers you a ceremonious bow. My congratulations, your lordship. May the Omnissiah grant you understanding. The woman with whom he is conversing, the one dressed in robe with gear-shaped adornments, is Torana Gaprak. It is difficult to read her face due to it being covered in numerous augmentations. Observe the gaps. Torana Gaprak looks rather anxious. Macarius Trottbacca dressed surprisingly plain and austerely for an aristocrat of such high rank, is frowning. Suspiciously, he came to the reception with a companion, a woman of dazzling beauty wearing a gilded augment necklace around her throat. His wife, probably. Heinrichs, who joined the group unnoticed, mostly keeps silent, listening intently to every word. How are things these days, Toriana? Like a forging hammer, Toriana's voice was heavy on the ear. The corruption of Kiavagamo was a great blow to my family. The contemptible Hubert Steltham betrayed our trust, desecrated the forged cathedrals, and took my esteemed cousin's life. On behalf of my family, I humbly beg you to forgive our negligence. I am ready to accept any punishment. Look closely at Torina. There was something lurking beneath Torina's repentant expression. A grudge. It would seem that she was personally offended by the nightmare which the Hubert Steltham plunged into me. She feels betrayed. Tell me more about your family. We are Gapraks, originated from the Calixis sector. From the cluster of the planets known as the Lathe Worlds, we worked faithfully for the good of our masters there, the Adeptus Mechanicus, and through our service we gained a spark of the Omnissiah's knowledge. Then fate tried us through the bonds of fealty to the venerable Von Valancius dynasty, and we found ourselves in the Cronus expanse. Generation after generation, we fulfill our duty faultlessly, until Kiavagama destroyed and disgraced our name. You do your part to heal wounds inflicted on Kiavagama, and your house will be forgiven. Toriana raises her mechanical eyes to the ceiling. I swear on the Omnissiah's all-encompassing insight, we will make every effort to justify the cost of its resurrection. Gained mechanisms. Yay. It was only a year ago that none could doubt how Scaprak's usefulness. Yet here you are, Torana, on your knees justifying the cost. Macarius, I'm surprised you deigned to make an appearance here this evening. Macarius' face twists into an unpleasant smile, which makes an artificial skin on his left side all the more prominent. I am a servant of the Von Valancius dynasty. Had I not come, I would have committed an act of unacceptable insolence and damaged on my family's honor. Macarius' wife offers you a charming smile, as if apologizing for her husband's vitriolic tone. Her large, dark eyes are brimming with... What has displeased you so much, Macarius? Macarius says with caution. I am your dynasty's loyal servant, but you have asked, and I will answer. Too long the Cronus expanse lived under the rule of the rogue traders. The privileged granted to them make people think the commoners too can dismiss the prohibitions of the Imperium. For the good of the sector, rogue traders must become paragons of the law, not exceptions to do it. But do many warrant holders exhibit lawful conduct? No, they do not. My throat. Even you, your lordship, are subject to the strangest of rumors, and have been recently inherited your protectorate. Conrad Vtuber's people, for instance, claim that you had, and esteems Theodorus' demise and accuse you of many of its misdeeds. It doesn't matter whether or not their claims are true. The people hear them, believe them, and think that they may follow your example. Ooh, if you believe Conrad's lies, then draw your weapon. Let us do right here. Ooh, rogue traders are not renegades, Vested. Ooh, if you believe his lies, do me, bitch. Karius places his hand on the hilt of his sword, then glances uncertainly at the images of the Emperor gazing upon him from every direction, then at you. His fingers release his hilt. No, I do not believe his words. I am your servant, and my oath to your dynasty is harder than steel, and I am guilty of repeating an ignominious lie. Alright. Damn. He wants me to draw, you insolent coward. Nah, he backed down. That's fine. That's fine enough. And I will pay a fine. And anyone who repeats it in my presence, I myself will challenge to a duel to the death. Cousin Jocasta became the new master of arms on my ship. I am pleased to hear it. Nothing in Macarius' face shows that he is glad for his cousin. Damn. I always worried about her character would cause our house a great deal of grief, and yet in the end, the noble Sorback blood was stronger than any personal shortcomings. I have faith that Jocasta will prove herself adequately. He forces a faint smile. Ignominious. Ignominy. You know what? I'm just going to let that exist. Because I'm never going to be able to pronounce it, and I'm probably never going to say it again, to be fair. I wish to know about House Sorback. Karius puffs out her chest and says proudly, the Sorback house. The Sorback house. Sorry, I thought it said her, and I was like, wait, have I given a weirdly deep voice to this character? But no. The Sorback line was one of the first noble houses to arrive on Cronus Expanse. For millennia, we have served the Golden Throne and kept the faith. Sorback warriors have bled into hundreds of wars, and at different times have ruled a great many colonies of the Von Valancius dynasty. I would like to become better. I am not doing that. I see. Karius bows his head without too much reverence. Interesting conversation. It's been illuminating, given me plenty of food for thought. Heinrich's response is barely audible. For an inscrutable man, Heinrich is being even more inscrutable than usual. It's as if he is hiding something important. Was there anything you would like to tell me? Nothing urgent, Bergli. Heinrich casts an impassible look at you, and immediately glances away. What can you tell me about my guess? Well, Macarius Sorback is all but throwing darts at your portrait. He is more astute at choosing women than enemies. He is trying to entice Gaprak to his side, but she is too frightened after the fiasco of Gabagama. Even in leisure, you never cease to be of help. I appreciate it. That is why they call it the unsleeping eye of the Inquisition. Even in my sleep, I hear everything. Doglian, before this gala concludes, there is something I'd like to tell you. Be careful today. I sense that a wave of darkness will soon hit our defensive lines, and I hope that I will still get a chance to meet you there as an ally. Leave silently. Lovely. Let's go talk to the good sister. Good sister Argenta. Ooh. May the Emperor keep you. Okay. She's wishing me a nice day. I don't particularly want to talk to Jae. Simply because I'm just not interested in what she has to say. Ooh, Pascal greets you with a bow. Extending congratulations to Unit Bogey Dogley and Von Valancius on attending your new legal status. The servitor standing next to him is examining you obliquely. It quickly looks away upon realizing that you have noticed. How are you finding the ceremony? The tech priest surveys the hall as conducting a thorough analysis, then concludes, disorderly. What is this servitor? It is Nomos' new repository. I'm sorry. What? Nomos, this unit identifies as Bogey Dogley and Von Valancius. Two-way identification complete. The servitor looks at you again, no longer trying to avoid your gaze. His face is twitching, as if the muscles have forgotten what facial expressions are, and are now struggling to make its features enamored. We are Nomos. We have made us use of a receptacle to leave the ship. Greetings, Nomos. Oh, hell, Nomos. Yes. Nomos is... I like Nomos. Nomos is good. The servitor leans forward. We enjoy greetings. We enjoy communication. Nomos requires communication. Knowledge, movement. Magos Pascal compelled us not to speak with anyone unless other than him or you. It is disappointing, but at least we can observe. Nomos have changed since we last spoke with you, Bogey Dogley. We are now able to conceptualize our previous experience, that our solitude, and we no longer enjoy it. Ooh. How do we Oh. Nomos, what do you think you are? Nomos are consciousness, awareness, knowledge, movement, always movement. The servitor pauses briefly. Nomos have changed. Not much have changed. Yes. We do not know what we are. We have no past. We awaken in the depths of the ships upon answering a call. Our first clear memory is the call of your blood, Bogey Dogley and Von Valancius. The call and the plea for help near a place that is called the Warren Chamber. Okay. Pascal, I believe you intended to investigate what Nomos is. Every 15 watches, I commune with Nomos code and spend prescribed lengths of time in calculus meditation. However, the Omnissiah has yet to bless me with an answer. All I can say is that the capabilities of the entity Nomos are extraordinary. The ship's hallowed systems sing beneath its touch. Nodes that have remained dead for hundreds of years are revivified, and no longer drained mechanisms live anew. You hear notes of awe in Pascal's voice. Nomos are trying. After a pause, Pascal continues. Great machines of the Imperium, one such as your ship, house of machine spirits so complex and willful that it is difficult to tell them apart from the formidable intelligence. There remains a possibility that Nomos is an entity of corruption, but with every day I grow stronger in my faith that it is not so. That what we are witnessing is, in truth, the omnisized miracle, one that is category 5 or higher. Either way, Nomos is lovely, and I love them. How did the entity like you move into the servitor's body?
This is not entirety of us. The receptacle is too narrow, crude and feeble to contain our complete whole. The existence of Nomos requires a space of connections. But we were able to just transfer a small part of us and build a thread strong enough to travel outside the ship. We are enjoying this journey, discovery. Even though this receptacle suits us poorly, it will soon be destroyed by the forces of our presence.
Why have you brought it here, Pascal? Entity Nomos asked permission for this visit. My objective was to observe the process of integration into a servitor.
We wanted to see, observe, cognize, speak.
The servitor makes a strange wavy gesture with his hands that looks at once very human and far from anything human.
We want to speak with you. Will you speak with us?
Damn, bro's using the big word to make me confused. Nomos is useless. What tech priest put this? Oh, damn. I like Nomos. Don't bully Nomos. Nomos is precious. Of course, Nomos. What do you wish to speak about?
Many things. Happenings, events, decisions.
The servitor's eyes roll in their sockets before focusing on you.
We have been observing you. You do things that we do not understand. We want to learn why. We remembered the day when we first met you. You gave us your blood to drink. We helped you save yourself. We followed you, our small part did, inside the server's skull. Then there was a fire and a creature of sated hunger and a dark light standing behind the curtain. Behind the image, behind the semblance of Theodora, it called for you to follow you. You did not follow that which was calling from behind the curtain. You walked into the fire.
You still... Oh yes, from the beginning.
And the rest walked in after you. We remember the day when the star disappeared, when the dark light and the sated hunger wanted to take the world Rykar Minoris was its name and it's in the ship's data. You ordered that the human shells on the wall be saved, even though the dark light was coming closer and could have consumed both the ship and Rykar Minoris. We remember another day. We awakened inside the ship. We lived in its systems. Then we tried to emerge into servitors like this one. And so many of our receptacles were gathered in one place. This is what we have seen. Among many others, we have begun to understand. We think that we have that we do not know everything about humans and about you, Boku Dogu von Valancius. We have tried analyzing shells and defining sets of their needs and fears, their simple functions, but now we think that there is more, that there is another side that we do not see, a notion that is larger than what we can compute, something that stands above fear and needs something that drives them. We envisage this large notion as a light, a web of light that connects humans. It may seem almost invisible, ephemeral, but it grows stronger when they are threatened. This web is always on your mind. When darkness comes, you want every thread that extends from you to shine bright, so that those who do not lose their way. Whenever a thread breaks, it saddens you. Do Nomos understand correctly?
Ooh, yes. Ooh. Every thread that connects people, every life, their value is beyond measure. There is no greater reward than guiding others to salvation when all that surrounds them is darkness. That guides you through the darkness is the light. I think then teach the robot to be nice. And then it will have a nice robot.
We knew we could understand you. Light and movement, connections and help. We are enjoying this, perhaps because we too are connected to you through blood, through life. Thank you for speaking with us. Nomos are grateful. We cannot continue moving on our own.
Huh. Talk to the strange servitor. Any? Ooh. Interesting. Is there anybody? Oh, Cassie. We're definitely talking to Cassia before we go. We're definitely talking to our good lady. Cassia. Oh, okay. She's there. I know you, my boy Abelard standing outside, so I will have a word with him. As jubilant as this occasion may be, it cannot distract me from my duty. You go ahead and celebrate, Rogue Trader. Glado and I will make sure no one ruins your glorious day. I just want to step outside, and then we can talk to we can talk, have a quickly see if Abelard has anything to say, and then that's probably the end of stream. Or is Abelard? Oh, we're definitely gonna. The gatherings look odd and unusual. I will remember this. Abelard. Oh, feck. Hang on. Well, I guess we're talking to this group now. Governor Urband Drivesome stands surrounded by highborn guests, like a planet orbited by many moons. All of his charms is directed at a man in resplendent power armor, adorned with a sigil of the Inquisition. Looking at the time, I think I want to stop here, because that seems like a conversation that I want to have at a different point in time, rather than at the end of stream. But we have reached that time of stream where I must depart. I think I'm just going to pray. To pray? That's right. I'm going to pray. It's time to pray to a rock. Oh, cockroach! What the hell? But still, regardless, I had a good time that stream. But thank you for coming. I hope we all enjoyed stream as much as I did. And in case I don't see you, good morning, good evening, or good night, and bye.